Hello and welcome back to the 410. Another brick in the building. My very, very good friend and a baller, Kevin Mickens. What's up, Big Kev? How you doing?
Good, bro.
Man, he came all the way down here to 410 Show Studios to check me out. If y'all haven't already, he come from the Coach Clatchy tree. We got an interview with Coach Clatchy on here, so you got to check that out. Kev, did you get a chance to check that out yet?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
My man, you got to check that out. You know, Coach is official. We on the trail to get 900 wins. Me and Kevin was actually part of some of them almost 881 wins that he had now.
Sure.
So yeah, we're gonna definitely talk about that. Kevin, St. Joe alum, went out to before he went to George Mason, he went to Allegany Community College. They were ranked out there doing their thing. Then he went to George Mason, was handling his business out there. This was one of the baddest ballers that I done played with in my life. So, you know, I've been there and I see who can play. Kev got game, y'all. So, once again, thank you for coming through, big dog.
And nothing, I want to give you your flowers, man.
Oh, thank you, Kev, man. Oh, man, I've been trying to do what I can do, man, to really just bring some awareness to everything here in the city, man, the positive stuff, man. I'm tired of hearing all about the negativity and stuff. And we got all these stars running around the city, man. I need the people to know about y'all, man. So, Kevin, please, for those that don't know you, let them know where you started at and kind of what that looked like for you.
Well, first of all, from Baltimore, Maryland.
How convenient, right?
Right. Well, I was born in Texas, but I was raised here in Baltimore.
Okay. What part of Texas were you born in, man?
Galveston, man.
Galveston?
Galveston.
Okay,
you know that little piece of island down there?
Do you know the little strip down there? Okay.
Yeah, well, I was born in Galveston, Texas. Moved to Baltimore when I was around like 6, I say. Coming up on Baltimore and Hilton over the west side. You know, my parents started making a little bit of money. More money, moved us out into the county.
Okay.
I went to Mount St. Joe.
So hold on. Before you went to St. Joe,
yeah.
Where did little Kevin pick up a basketball? Yeah, I need to know what happened. Because St. Joe, you was already 6'7". I mean, so before you got to that, Kevin, with the little Kevin, where did little Kevin find the ball? Was it one of the little small balls? Was it a Nerf ball? How did you pick that up?
First of all, it was probably never a little Kevin.
You came out 6'6".
Man, what? I was about 6'4" and 6'3" in 6th grade.
Good gracious.
Yeah, so I started
6'4", 6'3" in 6th grade, yo.
Yeah, I started off playing baseball, and I grew a little taller, and that's when I went to Southwest Academy of Baltimore, 7th grade, and because before that I went to Rock Glen Middle.
Okay.
Yeah, and then 7th grade started getting a little taller. I threw the baseball away, picked up the basketball, and ever since then, man,
it was on, huh?
It was on.
So, I mean, I actually went to, it was Johnny Cake Middle School when I went to.
Oh, that's the same school?
Yeah, so it was Southwest Academy.
Changed the name.
Right, so that's funny, man. You know, it's full circle, man.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? That gym in there, did you ever get a chance to play in that gym?
Drico.
Drico.
So, we come up with the same. You know what I'm
saying? So, yeah, I was just going to say, I didn't want to say it. So, another Drico product. You know, shout out Tory Butler and the rest of the Drico gang.
Yeah.
Definitely, you know, we honed our skills there on that court. There's a lot of greats come through on that Drico court. So, all right, so we get it past the Drico here, and we learning how to play. Left baseball alone. Now St. Joe shows up. Tell me about how you felt showing up as a freshman at St. Joe, man.
Left baseball alone. Clatchy recruited the hell out of me.
Okay. How hard did he go to get you, man?
He went hard, man. He called me every day, sent letters. I mean, he really showed.
You got some of them handwritten letters?
Handwritten letters, as you see right there.
Yep.
Yeah, he really put in the work to get me, and that's what made me choose St. Joe over a lot of the high schools, because all the other coaches was trying to get me to come down. All the players, you can transfer here or come down. But the way Clatchy recruited me, the way he showed loyalty towards me, and I had no choice but to choose St. Joe. I mean, when I got down there, I went for my shadow. I ain't see no girls around. After that,
they left. Coach Clatchy left that out conveniently.
What's going on?
Yeah, he left that part out conveniently.
But my freshman year going into it, man, it was a great experience.
Good, man. I mean, I remember seeing you in the hallway saying, you know, golly, he's on the freshman level. Like, you sure he's a freshman? Like, yeah, I remember checking you out, man. You played JV that year, right?
Played JV that year.
So tell me a little bit of how that experience, man.
Played JV.
Even though I'm gonna say it right now, Kevin should have never played JV. I don't know, Coach. We'll talk about it, but he should have never played JV. But tell us about how that went for you.
It's all JV was good, man. It was a good learning experience. First year in high school, it was a learning experience. I got to watch you guys and practice. I used to stay and watch you guys to learn from you guys and bring it down to JV. But it was a great experience. Had a lot of good guys on the team: Tracy Bowers, Eric Zellick, Robert Berry Murray.
I haven't heard that Eric Zellick name in a while.
Shout out to Eric. We had a bunch of good guys on the team.
Yeah.
Actually, Gavin Floyd was on my team.
Really?
Gavin Floyd played baseball.
Okay.
He was in the major leagues.
I didn't know that.
Played for the White Sox.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, big guy. But
St. Joe, man, I'm telling you, we got some good ones in the St.
Man.
Joe pipeline. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right, so did y'all win the championship that year, JB?
JV, we didn't win the championship.
Okay. Who won it? You remember?
I think it was Goretti.
Goretti, and Goretti, we just found out Goretti been shut down for 2 years. I didn't, wow,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, after that year, obviously, then that me and you kind of collide going into your sophomore year. I'm your point guard. You know, I'm demanding you to be great. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you
how did you feel like the transition from JV to varsity went for you?
The transition was it was rough, but
What was the rough?
the rough part was probably adjusting to the direction from the point guards, because y'all was giving direction. The point guards on JV was just kind of running the plays, going through the motions,
Right.
and adjusting to y'all telling me to get here. And being a teenager, you like, man,
and being forceful with it too.
Being forceful
It
with
wasn't. I wasn't asking you
And
to
I'm
do it.
the
I
big
was
man.
telling you to do it. Yeah.
right. And you telling me to do it, and I'm
Yeah.
the big man. That was the only thing. But besides, other than that, I loved it, man. It wasn't no big adjustment. I loved it.
Yeah. I mean, I watched you develop. You know, like I said, I watched Kevin literally is coming up. You know, through the system there, and you know, I definitely remember there was games where, you know, you would show who you were as a player. And then there was other games where it was like I was trying to find you, like where's Kevin at, right? And so, but I know that that's part of like the process, you know what I mean? So that's why I said that year before was integral. But all right, so you know that year was great. You helped me make an all Catholic League selection that year.
Earned that. You definitely earned that.
Sean, I mean, I did it with your help, big dog. I mean, there wasn't no way for me to do it without your help. You know, of course, Sean was playing a part in that as well. And then, you know, I go off to play school and leave you with the team. You and JJ.
That's with JJ. Man.
And so, tell me how those years went.
Man, you left me, and then JJ picked it up. It was like JJ.
I did my best to give
Yeah, you
JJ
did.
everything I could.
You did. He picked it up because JJ started playing defense.
Okay, yeah, because that was what I was hounding him about, that defense.
Yeah, you left
JJ, I'm glad you started playing some D, because you was not playing any D, buddy.
Right, and then he started being more vocal.
Okay,
Learning
good.
that from you guys, and we had a good team, man. We played well. We didn't quite make the championship, but we had a good year that year.
Yeah, I mean, I know y'all had plenty of great players, and like in the interview with Coach Clancy, like he
JJ,
talked about, it was like those years right there kind of was like getting us to where St. Joe could get over the hump and start that whole dynasty. So, yeah, I mean, it was just a learning experience. I feel like it was a learning experience for Coach and us as well.
I feel like in high school, my years were like the build-up years for what's to come.
Yep.
I feel like that because it was like that at Mason.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get there yet, but at Mason, it was kind of the same thing. Because what did Mason do when I left? We went to the Final Four.
Yeah.
The following year.
Yep.
That's why it's crazy.
But
But it worked out. It all worked out.
That's the process, man. So we're gonna get into that in 2 seconds. So here we are, St. Joe, your senior year. You all Catholic League selection, obviously. What coaches or who was circling or what was going on with your thought process for the next year?
Well, for the next year, I had all these schools asking what I'm gonna do and everything.
What schools? A couple of them.
We had, I went Virginia Tech, had St. Bonaventure, had Miami, had Marist College, Virginia Tech, George Mason, a few other schools.
Okay.
But we ended up, you know, taking a break, working out during that summer, and I decided, you know, I took that SAT. I didn't pass that SAT, so that's when junior college came in, and I wanted to go to the best.
Okay, so directly the correlation between you going to junior college was the SAT. Okay, so it wasn't anything more than that.
Nah, it wasn't nothing more than that.
So going there to Allegany, which obviously historically great program down there, wasn't a terrible move. Did you feel like when you went down there that was like a knock on your career, or did you feel like that was a stepping stone for you to get to the next level?
At first, yes. I thought it was a knock because because I had signed with St. Bonaventure.
Right.
I signed with them. I'm getting ready to go with the SAT situation. But I did feel like it was a knock on my career because I'm going to junior college.
Yeah, like a black mark, like kind of sort of like, oh, he ain't that good because he had to go to junior college, right?
But then when I got there and I started to learn about Allegany, them being ranked every year, it was ranked number 9 when I got there in the country. I started seeing the players that was there, the coaching, how.
All right, so Kevin, we at Allegany, and you know, we did you feel like there was a knock on your career going to Allegany?
I didn't feel it was a knock on my career. At first I did. At first I thought it was a knock because, you know, from high school going to junior college was looked at as like, oh, you ain't that good enough or something's going wrong. But no, going to Allegany was probably the best 2 years of my life in college. Yeah,
sure. Did you, Allegany, the franchise, these big names went through here. I feel like you probably got an accolade or two down there. Tell everybody, you know, what accolades you received down at Allegany. Because you down there balling, man.
Oh yeah, first year. Played 8 points, 7 rebounds.
Something light.
But second year I went off.
Okay.
All team, MVP of the tournament, all league. I got MVP of the league that year too.
Okay.
Yeah, I went off that year.
So needless to say, after you got done that year, the schools that were already kind of recruiting you going into, you know, before you went to junior college, were they still around, or did they leave, or what was going on there?
Oh yeah, those schools were still around. Those schools back in high school, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they still was around. They came, but bigger schools came.
Oh yeah, some bigger schools. What schools started coming around?
Syracuse, Maryland.
Okay.
Duquesne.
Yeah, because I definitely thought I was going to see you going to Maryland, man, which is that kind of like that tree, Allegany, going to Maryland. So
Allegany has that. They send most of their players to Maryland. You know, Gary comes down, checks, grab 2 or 3 players. But a lot of big schools started coming after that, and George Mason showed a lot of interest in me. So I was just like, whoever's loyal, I'm loyal.
And they were showing that loyalty, and obviously that's important because you're getting ready to go spend some years of your life somewhere, so you want to be comfortable. We talked about that before, about being uncomfortable, how that may affect you on and off the court, really. So now you're at George Mason. They win the lottery for Mr. Mickens services.
Right.
So you're ready to go. You're down there. Tell me a little bit about how that experience is going. You're at George Mason. Is the facilities great? They obviously went there on the tour, so I mean, you know all of that. Did you get right to work, or what were you doing?
Yeah, Jim Larranaga wasn't playing. We got right to work when we went down there, introduced me to everybody. George Mason was great, man. I had 1 year down there, met some good brothers.
Right.
Good coach, Coach Courtney. Shout out to Coach Courtney. Shout out to Jim Larranaga. You guys. It was a great experience, man. I might not have played as much as I wanted to play up there, but it was a great experience.
You were getting a chance to learn,
yeah.
right? Yeah, great.
At a university, how they ran programs and everything. Had a lot of great brothers up there, Tony Skin, Lamar Butler, John Lewis, Jesus, all of them good guys, man.
Shout out to the good guys up there at George Mason. No doubt. So, I mean, you said 1 year. So, obviously, 1 year, you still had 2 years left. So, tell me what happened, man. I mean, why didn't we finish the year up there at George Mason next year?
Well, after junior year, I decided that Coach just told me that I needed a red shirt.
Okay.
So the situation was like I can either red shirt or he had another option for me, which was to turn pro.
Not a bad option.
Yeah. So I said, all right, Coach, I'm looking to turn pro. So he got me an agent. Called my parents. I let them know what I was going to do.
I know they were probably you sure, baby?
Yeah, right. My mom like, yeah, you want to stay in school? My pops was kind of like the same, but he was like, you know, you always can go back, do what's in your heart. So I decided to turn pro. Jim Larranaga got me a basketball agent.
Okay.
And my first year overseas was in Portugal.
Shout out for Pops to letting Kev go ahead and go to Portugal, man. That was a great
shout out
decision
Pops,
right there, no doubt.
Yeah, man.
So tell me a little bit about. All right, so man, that's exciting, man. You go from man, I'm trying to figure out what to do in college. I'm in the pros, so now you pro. Tell me about. I mean, was Portugal nice? I mean, what's that countryside like?
Portugal was real nice, man. Portugal was right there. As soon as it's right there across the Atlantic Ocean, right?
Yeah.
Right there, man. Great country, great food, great people. Of course, when I first got there, it was a culture shock because we got so much here. We got so much going on here.
You can't find the crab cake down there.
No, definitely not.
Not gonna be
But just you take things for granted here. You go down there, they're happy. You know, they living with less.
That's that synergy.
You know what I'm saying?
Synergy
And I gravitated towards that. I saved a lot of my money.
Right.
You know, and you know, it was great over there, man. It was great.
Man. So we were at Portugal. Did you play anywhere else overseas, or that the only place you ended up playing?
Run it down for you.
Oh yeah, please run it down for the people.
First year was Portugal. Then I went 2 years. I went to Uruguay, down in South America.
Okay.
Played in Japan, Colombia, Germany, Venezuela, and Mexico.
In Mexico, man.
Yeah, those are my places, man. So also I played not to cut you off.
No, you good.
I played 2 years here in the States. I played in the ABA.
Okay.
And I played in the CBA.
Okay.
Towards the end of my career.
Right.
Just to see.
You were just testing the waters, huh?
Yeah,
Put your toe in there to see what was up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you still gave somebody some buckets.
Yeah.
I already know that.
We actually won the ABA championship.
Really?
And
what year was this?
This was 2007.
Okay.
I think. Vermont Frosties. We won the championship there.
Okay, we gonna be pulling the tape on this, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this man.
Yeah, man.
Champion sitting here, y'all.
Yeah,
Champion
man.
sitting here.
It's cool.
So I mean, out of the places that you played, man, give me one or two places that you went to and something happened that was kind of like not normal, that wouldn't happen here or anything like that.
I'll tell you about Japan.
Okay.
Japan was kind of a cool place. Very strict, very disciplined place.
Very disciplined place.
But very nice. Got to visit one day.
Okay.
We're coming up to a game situation, getting off the bus, and I'm chewing gum in my mouth. And you got the security guards at the arena, standing outside.
Okay.
And I step off the bus, and I spit my gum out.
Right.
Whatever. 5 security guards, AP. 5 security guards run up to me. Pointing their fingers at me, telling me not to spit the gum on the ground, and we had a translator at the time.
You probably looking around like, man, I don't know what y'all little dudes is on, but yeah.
So the translator on our team, he's American and Japanese. So he talks to me. He says, "Nah, they don't like people spitting things on the ground. They like to keep it clean here." So that was my first lesson.
See, y'all, this is why I can't take Kevin nowhere. This is the stuff he do. He get us his stuff. We all out in Japan. We fight with people because he's spitting gum on the ground. This is why. Come on, Kev, what we doing?
Yeah, that was a big culture shock for me, man. And it tightened me up a little bit. Being from Baltimore, being from the States. We're so relaxed here.
Kind of made you more aware, like, of what's going on around your surroundings and stuff like that.
Japan was really a culture shock for me, but overall, great place to go.
Cool, man. Cool. Bringing it full circle. Now we had a great career. We tested the waters with the CBA and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, at your age, LeBron's 41. He's still going. Are you thinking about maybe still continuing the career, or are you starting to think about transitioning over into another part of the basketball world?
Career, no. I stopped when I was about 37, 38, but I still play to this day.
Okay.
I play, man. I love the game. I can't stay away. 40 and over leagues, of course.
Watch out, 40 and over leagues. You better take Mickens on your team, or you're going to be in trouble, man.
I want the smoke. I don't ever hear nobody calling my name for the smoke.
Okay. Well, don't worry. We're going to dig them up. We're going to dig them up, Kev. I got you. Y'all heard it. I'm going to play the tape for y'all. 40 and over league. I'm bringing the big dog down here, and we're going to see about this. So.
Yeah, man. Everything's good, man. Everything's so far good.
So you training anybody, anything, trying to help them get to the levels that you were at, man?
Right now, I'm just training my nephew.
Okay.
I'm trying to, get him the mindset of what he's going to see.
Got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
So, little Adrian sitting there across from me, your nephew, both ways. Give me literally one thing. If you can only tell me one thing, give me one piece of advice that you're going to give me as a youngster moving forward. Yeah, that's why I said give me one. The one thing that you say, this is the one thing for sure, you need to have in your tool bag.
The one thing I would say that a young kid should have in his tool bag is probably consistency.
Consistency?
I would say consistency, because consistency doesn't lose. It doesn't. If you do something for 2-3 weeks in a row, your mind is going to automatically pick it up, and you won't even notice you're doing it.
It's muscle
I
memory.
would say consistency in everything you're doing. You're dribbling the ball with the tennis ball on the rocks. I don't know if y'all know about that, but doing stuff like that, this guys know. This guy right here, he knows. Doing things
I
consistently.
mean, I'm humble, man. I don't think
I
don't
know
really
how humble you are, but
really
you
tell
know,
him that I can dribble the ball or anything.
This
man.
guy's one of the best dribblers I've ever seen in my life. The great defensive players I've ever seen in my life.
Man, I appreciate that, Kev, man.
It's real. It ain't fake. It's real. But consistency, man. Consistency. Have that in your game, and you will surpass anything.
That's good advice, y'all. Once again, you see Kevin out. Kevin Mickens is his name, y'all. Give my boy his flowers. He's been out here doing this thing for years and years on end. He's part of that Mount St. Joe Coach Clatchy tree that we love to boast about. Because
Shout out MSJ.
no doubt, he one of them 70 D1 players that we were just talking about with Coach Clatchy earlier, man. So, Kevin, it's been an honor for me to see you growing up as a young guy, man, and evolving into an absolute beast of a man, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it,
and yeah, I just, like I said, I've only come across a few people in my life that I played with that were on certain levels. You definitely were one of those guys, man.
Appreciate
so
that,
once again,
bro.
I appreciate you being here. Y'all, you see Kev, like I said, give him his flowers. Kev, thanks again.
Oh, all right. I'll come back anytime.
You always welcome
Shout
down
out to
here.
the 410 show.
No
Man,
doubt,
FP doing his
no
thing.
doubt, y'all. And Kevin said he gonna pull up to some of these watch parties here in a minute. So when the Ravens get playing, you probably gonna see Kev
yeah,
down
I'll be
here.
up in here.
I'm probably gonna get a hoop out back here. That way, when we do the watch parties, I can bust Kevin up just like I used to back in the day.
My man,
Yeah.
I love you, bro.
Love you too, man. We'll catch y'all later. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We out.